determination and a passion to work hard for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, while selecting the themes for the conference, the contemporary national and international issues have been focused upon to initiate a discourse with the purposive and result-oriented approach for future readiness amidst challenges. However, while we focus our energies towards reformative actions, it is important to appreciate how far we have come as a nation, because it is only when we are aware of our progress that we will be determined to continue our efforts. The progress made so far owes a huge debt to the role played by the judiciary, without which I'm confident to say it would have not been possible. I agree, we have to work hard for the future to become torch bearers before the Committee of Nations. But ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, I would like to express my immense gratitude to the Honorable Chief Justice of Pakistan and Honorable Judges of Supreme Court, especially the Organizing Committee comprising Honorable Mr. Justice Aminuddin Khan, Mr. Justice Muhammad Ali Mazhar, and Mrs. Justice Aisha Malak. And my special thanks goes to the Honorable Judges of Supreme Court who are going to chair tomorrow's thematic session. Honorable Mr. Justice Qazi Faiz Issa, Mr. Justice Ijazul Ahsan, Yahya Afridi, and Mr. Justice Jamal Mandahir. Finally, I would like to thank all the worthy speakers for sparing their precious time. And thanks to the distinguished legal and judicial luminaries, learned members of the bar, experienced professionals, members of the academia, and the media and the civil society that have graced us with their presence today. I'm sure that with such worthy speakers and participants, the discourse initiated during this wonderful event will provide us with valuable insight into our future legislative framework, judicial policies, and the administration of justice, especially in the age of globalization, exponential advancement in technology to keep up with the rapidly changing world. Thank you, Pakistan Paindabad.
Thank you, Madam. Truthfully, over the past couple of days, I must say that Madam's team has been working countless hours, certainly past midnight every night, to put this together under, of course, the guidance of the organizing committee. May I also say that an explicit part of my job, as I had mentioned earlier, was to make sure that the room doesn't fully fall asleep. So a few super soakers at the back, can we please get them into action, because this is not working out very well. Lawyers are a tough crowd to keep engaged, or certainly to make smile once in a while. Yesterday, my colleague and I, we went through this joke book of about 1,001 jokes of lawyers, none of which I think were suitable for so serious an audience. So may I please encourage everybody, while listening as carefully as possible, to also have a sense of humor, because this is about ensuring that there's an exchange of ideas, not just a one-way speech, that this is an exchange of ideas. Of course, today we'll be listening to a few speeches, but the purpose of this entire conference is to make sure that there is a free and unencumbered exchange of ideas, for which the Honorable Chief Justice has already yesterday in one of our intro sessions said that there will be no threat of contempt whatsoever. So free exchange of ideas will be very important. Speaking of the organizing committee of the Supreme Court that helped put this together, may I invite now the chairman of the organizing committee, Mr. Justice Aminuddin Khan, for his remarks.
With the great name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon. It is fortunate day, Friday, that we are here to participate in our 9th International Judicial Conference to make another landmark of success. Worthy guests, it gives me immense pleasure to extend you all a very warm welcome to the 9th International Judicial Conference organized by the Law Justice Commission of Pakistan and the National Judicial Policy Making Committee under the chairmanship of Honorable Chief Justice of Pakistan, the Law and Justice Commission of Pakistan. In line with its vision of a fair, impartial, and inclusive Pakistan, continues its legacy of these annual conferences, seeking to bridge the gulf between the state and the people of Pakistan by exchanging ideas and offering effective suggestions for reforms. It is an honor and privilege to have among us the Honorable Chief Justice of Pakistan, Honorable Judges of Supreme Court, Honorable former Judges of Supreme Court and High Courts, Honorable of Federal Shariat Court, the Honorable Chief Justice of High Courts, the Honorable Chief Judge of the Appellate Court of Gilgit-Baltistan, the Honorable Chief Justice of Supreme Court, Azad Jammu and Kashmir, and judges from district and session courts. We also have among us the Additional Attorney General, the Advocate Generals, and the lawyers of Pakistan, distinguished faculty of law, colleges and universities across Pakistan, diplomats, international delegates, lawyers, and law students. Before we move on to theme for this conference, I would call upon you all to observe a moment of silence and pray for those affected by the recent floods. All to observe a moment of silence and pray for those affected by the recent floods. Here, I would like to quote the saying of a famous social activist, Petra Nemokova from Czech Republic. I quote, "We cannot stop natural disasters, but we can arm ourselves with knowledge so many lives would not have to be lost if there was enough disaster preparedness," unquote. It is indeed the unity, strength, and resilience of our people that have made it possible for Pakistan to celebrate its 75th anniversary this year. To commemorate this auspicious occasion, the Honorable Chief Justice of Pakistan has graciously marked the 9th Judicial Conference with the core theme, Administration of Justice, 75 years, reflecting on the past and looking towards the future. Firstly, we will address the role of the judiciary and maintaining the role of rule of law and upholding of supremacy of the Constitution. The Honorable Chief Justice of Pakistan, Chief Justice of Federal Shariat Court, High Courts, Supreme Appellate Court of Gilgit-Baltistan, Supreme Court of Azad Jammu and Kashmir, and Additional Attorney General for Pakistan through his representative, appraise us of the importance of the rule of law and the functions of the judiciary under this thematic session. Secondly, we will discuss the role of police, prosecution, lawyers, and other stakeholders in the administration of justice. Optimum coordination and cooperation among various stakeholders of the judiciary are key in bringing efficiency, fairness to our judicial system. It is an undeniable fact that the judiciary cannot operate efficiently without a proper dispensation of duty by the police, the prosecution, the lawyer, the investigating officers, and all other stakeholders in the justice system. These stakeholders, being the integral component of the judicial system, have visual role in the administration of justice. Thirdly, we shall discuss the current global challenges and response of the judiciary. Issues like overpopulation, climate change, water scarcity, and upholding the rule of law are not exclusive to Pakistan, and so there needs to be global cooperation to tackle these challenges effectively. While progressing, judgments such as the canal widening case, the widely acclaimed Shehla Zia case, as well as international symposiums such as the one organized by the Law and Justice Commission of Pakistan under the guidance of Honorable Chief Justice, addressing water scarcity to Pakistan. Experts will shed some lights on the climate crisis, looking forward for their recommendations and working towards their implementation.
لیکن ایک ایسے وقت میں کہ جب پاکستان کو اور ان سیلاب میں گھرے ہوئے لوگوں کی بحالی کے لیے ہمیں مدد کی ضرورت ہے، اور وزیر اعظم پاکستان کوئی خیرات نہیں مانگ رہے. آج شیخ رشید صاحب نے فرمایا کہ یہ پیسے مانگتے پھر رہے ہیں. ہم پیسے نہیں مانگ رہے، ہم مغربی ممالک سے کہہ رہے ہیں کہ ہمیں ہمارا حق دو. پاکستان نے جو تباہی بھگتی ہے یہ ہماری پیدا کی ہوئی نہیں ہے. ہمارا کاربن ایمیشن کے لحاظ سے 1% سے کم حصہ ہے دنیا میں، لیکن ہم 7th موسٹ ولنریبل کنٹری ہیں. آج ہمیں جس تباہی کا سامنا ہے یہ ترقی یافتہ اور انڈسٹریلائز دنیا کی غیر ذمہ دارانہ ترقی اور کاربن ایمیشنز کا نتیجہ ہے جس کی سزا ہم بھگت رہے ہیں. تو اگر پاکستان کے وزیر اعظم اقوام متحدہ میں جا کے عالمی ضمیر کو جھنجھوڑ رہے ہیں کہ آپ پاکستان کے ان سیلاب زدگان کی مدد کریں چونکہ اس کی ذمہ داری آپ پر ہے، آپ نے ہمیں عطیہ نہیں دینا، آپ نے ہمیں خیرات نہیں دینی، آپ نے اپنی مورل آبلیگیشن پوری کرنی ہے اور آپ نے انصاف کے تقاضوں کو پورا کرنا ہے. تو یہ کوئی پیسے مانگنا تو نہیں ہے، یہ اپنا حق مانگنا ہے. لیکن اس کو بھی متنازع بنانا، اس کے اوپر بیان بازی کرنا